Hi guys, another video here to show you what I do. Now a bit of a disclaimer here, I am going to be talking about Reiki. I'm going to be doing Reiki and you're going to be watching me do that. I've got a client coming around who's willing to be videoed, and so bless her. So if Reiki isn't your thing and you're really not interested in it, then please, you don't have to watch, just you know what it is now, you can turn away. So today I'm going to be doing a Reiki massage, full body Reiki massage, and going to be making a video of it for you to watch, and you can see what I do, and you can also see if you can implement this in your own life with people around you, because it's very beneficial for you. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to wait for the client to turn up and roll the intro. So the way I start off every treatment is I start off by opening the chakra. The way I do it is I'll do it with touch. All the chakra points except of course the root chakra, which we're going to work that through together. So the reason for that being is the delicate nature of the geography of the where the root chakra is, which is by the perineum. So obviously that is something that we'll work through with the imagination. So first of all, really, I want you to take your awareness to that spot in your mind's eye, and just there. And with an in-breath, I want you to breathe in through that space. Just imagine you can do that and fill your lungs. Move up to the Sacral Chakra, which is located a couple of inches below the belly button. So I want you to just focus on the touch. Just feel the sensation of the touch. A lot of people associate the chakra with colour, which of course they are, but to open the chakra, the sensation of touch is so much more powerful. And again, just feel the sensation of the touch, and I want you to again breathe in through that space. You may remember Ria, she was in a previous video, she drew those beautiful photos of me and Carol and one of Sam, which is up on the wall up there. So just scanning to see if there are any hot spots, which I will mentally remember and to work on with the massage. This is called effleurage. You always use this first before petrissage to warm up the muscles. If you start massaging deeply into cold muscles, then you can injure them the same way you could injure muscles if you are exercising and don't warm up. Massage is exactly the same. And you'll start to notice when the blood starts to surface, the back will start to go red, and that's when you are ready to go a bit deeper with the massage. Using petrissage, always you can feel the spine. Stay away from the spine. Don't massage the spine, but the sides of the spine. A lot of tension can be caught up there, so you just go up the side of the spine to the neck and to the traps. And when you get to the traps, you also will find most people carry tension there. And when that happens, you'll feel it, and be very careful because it can be quite painful. So if you find a knot of tension, what I would normally do is I'd sandwich it and start Reiki. And so I just turn the Reiki up, and then I start to move any kind of tension away, and then the heart can take it and do what the heart does. Whilst also being aware of the sensation in my hands. If I start to pick up any kind of vibration, then I'll stop and just work on it with the Reiki. For massage, you can use obviously your hands, fingers, the soft part of your hand. You can also move in with your forearms, and for deeper massage you can use your elbows. But again, be careful feeling for where the spine is, so you're not going onto the spine. Again, keeping away from the spine, but going down, up and down the spine, just to increase that blood flow. Again, start off with effleurage. Being very careful at the back of the knee. The back of the knee, you don't massage the back of the knee. The back of the knee has a lot of ligaments and tendons, and so when you go over, you don't hardly touch. So you're working in the lotion, and at the same time increasing the blood flow to the area that you're working on. Again, just waiting for that colour to change, and always working up towards the heart. Was just doing some, I won't do this yet, we'll edit that out, but just doing some work on Ria's bladder, and it was seemed to be working. You could feel it tugging and pulling. Okay, so again, going to start with the front of the shoulders. Coming into the back of the neck, you can go around and through to the back of the neck. Again, there are two heads of the bicep, inside and outside. Make sure you do some effleurage to get the blood moving, again always towards the heart. colour starts to change again, we'll start to go a little bit deeper. Being careful of the forearms. Sometimes you get at people, do you have repetitive stress, don't you?
I do. This is quite good. This is quite good for this.
Are you?
Now
Is this your?
Oh no,
arm
this is good. This is a drawing arm. Sorry.
Okay. Where do you feel it? Do you get it down the forearm?
I do. It starts at my little finger and it radiates up my arm. Usually when I've done a lot of drawing, but no, this is very good actually.
If the muscles are too inflamed, then sometimes it's what I would do is I would just Reiki them. If you start to massage too vigorously inflamed or muscles, you can do more damage than you want to. So just check the pain threshold. If it's too sore, the client should let you know. So she's already said that she has repetitive stress from her little finger. So I'm going to start working on the muscles on the hand there. Now we have chakra points in the hand, so it's always good to feel those and to Reiki those. But if you can imagine, Ria's hand would always be this, holding a pencil, so you can tell yourself which muscles are going to be used. So around the thumb, just freeing up the ligaments and tendons. Once you get the feel with it, with the Reiki, you can feel where the energy's going, where it needs to go. And that's one thing that I love working with Reiki and massage, because you don't necessarily work as you should do from textbooks. This comes from the gut. I feel where I need to be working. And if truth be known, it doesn't actually come from the gut, it comes more from the heart. So if you're going to do this kind of work, there are two rules. One is your only reason for doing this is to make the person feel better. And two, always work from the heart. Always work from the heart, because you won't go wrong. Relax your hand. You don't have it this side. Again, just raking the knee. Just feeling for any hot spots, which they're not. You can actually experiment with yourself. If you certain pressure points, you may feel it around different parts of your body by pressing which will give you the proof yourself that the sole of your foot is exceptionally important. That's where we are able to ground ourselves. When people do that, they normally have bare foot and are on the ground. Just finishing off by sweeping up again towards the heart. And there you go. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to close her ear down. I'm going to close the chakra because she don't want to walk out and start falling over.
Or crashing cars.
Or crashing cars, which is something that she's done before. Bless her.
That's why it needs a hobby mark.
Excellent, of course. Yeah, you need to keep your insurance up. We need to spend money on that. So I started with the base chakra going up to the crown. Now I'll start with the crown and come back down to the base of the root. And this is something you can do yourselves with your own imagination, if you like. All the chakras have certain colours, so and there's a few discrepancies about what colours are what, but for me, crown chakra is either gold or white. The third eye chakra is indigo. The throat chakra is blue. The heart chakra is green. The solar plexus is yellow. The sacral chakra is orange, and the root chakra is red. So what I would do, what I'm doing now, is I'm imagining, again, this is something you can do yourself, I'm imagining a white lotus blossom, and it's just closing. And I can feel Ria's actual crown chakra vibrating now as it's closing down. And then I'll do the same with the third eye. There's no need for me to touch because I don't really want Ria to become too caught up in the sensation, because I'm trying to close it down and not open it up. What I do is I just give a once over with the Reiki, and there were no real hot spots earlier, and I'm just checking that there is now. We shall seal this healing with divine love. a big shout out to Ria for sitting like an absolute champ and allowing me to film that video. I didn't film it, her partner did, Jehone, who is just, they're both just amazing human beings. He's a website developer and just amazing photographer and video editor. He does it all. He doesn't edit these videos, as you can see they're pretty amateurish, but his work is just top drawer. And of course Ria's work is just amazing, and I'll put a link to their stuff below again. So in conclusion, Reiki is well, it translates as universal life force. Now, I believe it evolves with us the same way everything else does. So for instance, I'm an archer. I love to shoot my bow. Me and Carol were avid archers, and we shoot with a number of people, you know, on a regular basis, and every single one of us were taught exactly the same way how to shoot a bow. But years down the line, we all shoot our bows completely differently from one another. And Reiki's the same way. It's the same way as driving. You're taught to drive a particular way, and yet a couple of years down the line, a couple of weeks down the line, you're doing it your own way. You make it your own. For me, Reiki's no different from that. You make it your own. You're taught a particular way, and this is how to do it, and these are the hand positions, and they're it's very structured, and which is perfect. It's great. But you turn it into something that becomes part of you. It becomes part of the essence of who you are. So yeah, that's what I do, and I'm going to leave a link to the Facebook page below, so with contact details and stuff like that. So please, if you live nearby and it interests you, then get in contact, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.